Ever feel like you're working hard but not seeing any results? I get it. When you look at yourself every day, progress can be pretty easy to miss. But take a step back, compare where you started to where you are now, and you'll see the difference. Seeing pictures or videos of your earlier self will prove that small, consistent changes add up over time. My name is Randy, and whether you're here to transform your body, pick up some tips, or just enjoy the journey, welcome. Today I'm taking you through my pull day workout where we'll hit the back, shoulders, and biceps. Plus I'll show you some clips from over a year ago to highlight some of my progress. And while we're at it, drop a comment below and let me know your favorite pull day exercise. Your comments help keep the conversation going. And hey, they help the YouTube algorithm as well. So let's dive in. I'm kicking things off with the close grip pull down, an absolute staple for building wide, strong lats. The goal here is to pull with the elbows, keeping them close to the sides of my body. If I let the elbows drift outward, my upper back starts taking over, which can be fine sometimes, but it's not what I'm looking for this time. I have a weighted bar on my lap to hold me down. Otherwise, I would bounce off the bench with each rep. In the retro clip, you'll see me doing band-assisted pull-ups. Back then, I didn't have my pulley system, so I made do with what I had. And honestly, band-assisted pull-ups are still a fantastic option, and sometimes included in my routine even now.
This is done alright. We are through on repeat. Can we put this to sleep? All we need to is walk out the door. I think that
The T-bar row is next. I'm using a handle that gives me a close grip. Whether you use a close grip or a wide grip, it's really up to you. Like with the previous exercise, the close grip allows me to focus a little more on the lats and less on the upper back. However, the upper back is still getting quite a workout on this, so don't feel too sorry for them. They are getting plenty of attention. In the retro video, I'm using a different handle. It is more like a strap that you wrap around the bar. It is fine, but I prefer the handle that I currently use. I don't have to work to stabilize my hands as much. I can just focus on lifting. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Rounding your back. Try to keep it very neutral. Using too much momentum. Control the pull. Standing too upright. It's a roll for the back, not the front delt raise. Now on to stiff arm pull downs, also called the lat prayers. These are fantastic for isolating the lats without engaging the biceps too much. I didn't have this exercise in my routine a year ago, so you won't see a retro clip here. Here's how I make sure I'm getting the most out of it. I lean forward slightly when my arms are up to maximize the stretch on the lats. And at the bottom, I squeeze hard and stand more upright to engage the lats fully. I keep my elbows slightly bent. Locking them out can strain the joints. This exercise is easy to mess up by using too much weight and bending the arms too much, turning it into a tricep movement or just an inefficient ab crunch. So keep it strict, and trust me, your lats will thank you. If you're not doing these yet, give them a shot. You might be surprised how effective they are. Moving on to the seated cable rows. This time I'm letting my elbows flare out a bit to target the upper back. I'm using a lighter weight and going for higher reps to really feel the burn and focus on better form. Here are some key points to focus on. Drive with the elbows, not the hands. Keep your torso mostly still, no extreme rocking back and forth. Time for some lateral raises. Today I'm using my cables, which keeps the tension on the muscles throughout the entire range of motion. In the retro clip, I was using dumbbells because, well, I didn't have the cables yet. Dumbbells work pretty good, and I still use them occasionally. But cables provide a smoother resistance curve, making it easier to keep tension on the side delts. My goal here is to use a weight that allows me to keep strict form without my traps jumping in too much. If you're not careful, you may start to just focus on moving the weight at any cost and not focus on stimulating the side delt. Moving the weight is not the goal here. Getting the boulder shoulders is. So keep first things first.
Why didn't we end this right? Can we put this to sleep and just never repeat? All we need to is walk out the door. So come on, break it up now, break it up, honey. The satisfaction in you don't seem to be fine. Feeling crazy now, I'm really crazy now. But you and me should just break it all up.
Now it's time for the biceps. I'm doing spider curls with the dumbbells. I lean over my bench to stabilize my torso and to give my arms the proper angle. By the way, before you plop yourself down on the bench, you should make sure your bench is not going to go flipping. I place a weight plate on the seat portion of the bench to serve as ballast. In the retro video, I am doing a barbell curl using an easy bar. When I would use a medium to heavy weight with the bar, my elbows would start to hurt. So I don't do that anymore. Figure out what works for you and what doesn't work. And what works for one person may not work for someone else. So feel free to experiment a bit.
But now you're on your own. Forgot about your smile, yeah, it has been a while. Something made you unhappy, it's gone. I think that none of us did wrong, but we didn't realize. If we put this to sleep and just never repeat, we will happily walk out the door. Come on, break it up now, break it up.
The next exercise is the dumbbell hammer curl. I'm doing this while seated to take some stabilizers out of the mix, mainly the core, and just focus on the target muscles, which are the forearms and the brachialis muscles near the biceps. In the retro video, I'm using a specialty bar for the hammer curls, and that bar is big and awkward for this movement, so I don't prefer it. I like using dumbbells or cables much more.
The satisfaction in you don't seem to be found. Feeling crazy now, I'm really crazy now. But you and me should just break it all off. Break it up now, break it up, honey. The satisfaction in you don't seem to be found. Feeling crazy now, I'm really crazy now.
Finishing things off with concentration curls. You might recognize this move from Arnold Schwarzenegger's classic training videos. He often did these while standing bent over. Today I'm doing the seated version for more support and control. Sometimes it's okay to be lazy. Towards the end of my sets, I use my non-working arm to assist in getting a couple of extra reps on the eccentric portion, because your muscles can handle more weight while lowering than while lifting. And so when you reach the point where you can't get the weight up anymore, you could still have a couple of reps left in the tank for just the eccentric phase. So this assist method actually helps you get a little bit more work done. And that's it for the pull day. Total workout time, about an hour and a half. So what's up next? Leg day with a focus on the knee movements. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Remember, progress takes time, but if you keep showing up, it happens. Take those pictures, track your journey, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Well, until next time, have a great day.